Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Twitch chat. And welcome back to Let Us Play. I'm your host, Father Evan. It's good to be back with y'all today, and I hope you're having a good day. Good to see you, Brayherd. Good to see you, Step Zero. Good to see you, Mel. And Brayherd, congratulations. You may have been slow, but you still did manage to get the crown of Furstendom. It weighs heavy upon your head, but it does shine bright. And Step Zero, you should try this game. After all, I mean, Voltaire did say we should tend to our gardens. And that's what we're going to do today. I want to focus mostly on building up the garden that I have and expanding it. You're welcome. I should reread Candide. It has been so long since I've read that book. Hey, Bravo. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Right, so there was a dust storm that just passed as we teleported here. I need to eat something. So yes, I thought we'd expand some of the garden here. Listen, I learned from Candide. What I learned in boating school was... shut up and farm. Yeah, basically. So let's take a look at the map, because... yeah, so there's a... Okay, so that's... at the bottom left there is a stone we've activated, so maybe this stone to the bottom right we could activate. Make like a little triangle of stones. So I'm gonna need another acorn. Yeah, because what I really need is to plant a mother tree near this water source. Strange stoneworks and odd patterns, how very druidic. You know, lots of cultures use geometric patterns in stones. That should be close enough to count, I think. So let's try. We'll make a sunburst tree here. Nope, not eat, plant. Try thriving. There we go. Healthy, wet. That's what we're looking for. Now we'll sing to it. I also have this sunburst, which is good. Get it to grow. Apparently I planted thorntails up here. I don't remember doing that, but Okay, so I should be able to go to Naya's place to get... Oh, right. I have to be at the actual gate to do the teleport bit. She usually has a few acorns. Or I could go to the... another... Whee! Really move this planter, so I'm not using it, but right now. But if I move it over here next to this water source, it can remain wet and hopefully bring some better soil with it. Let's find out. Yeah, let's just plant another sunburst, I guess. Uh-oh. It's dry. Is that close enough to now get watered by this? No. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Where is this? Okay, to the right. Should just be right there. Oh, I don't need an acorn for that. So copper and rock crystals is what I need. I think I have a bunch of those. Well, I know crystal or copper's easy to get. Take the flint with us too while we're at it. Okay, that oak tree is still growing, which makes sense. It's an oak tree. Remember, you can use flint on cannonballs to make fire. Right! If only I could find a cannonball in this game. Jade. Do I have jade? I think I might have some jade. But I can craft a wellstone. Do some expansions. Oh, I'm out of flint now, but place this. Okay, this is looking like it's kind of the edge of its effectiveness. But then I can have that kind of cascade down this way. Lurk. Hey, thank you for the lurk, Otto. Good to see you. Ah, I have just enough jade to purify it. Do I need anything else at this time? I don't think so. Right, I need the glow stick stalks. I think for those, that was to enhance something over here. Might have been a spindlewood or a witchwood? I think it was a witchwood. Yeah, because I think I want to make this witchwood a mother witchwood and expand as marsh on this side. I don't know, you'll tell me which one you need. Second base. You're flowing the wrong way. Just build up a berm right here. That is not how water flows. Perhaps it's self-siphoning? That would be some very impressive fluid dynamics. Which, I will give this game a lot of praise. Fluid dynamics is not its strength. It would be nice if we can start getting the garden a little larger and maybe, like, have intentional sections where it's like, you know, this is the food distribution area or production area. This is the fiber, you know. Apparently that used up all of my sunbursts as the source of food for a lot of those awakenings. Restore life and nature to the desert. Then impose order upon it. I'm not saying like a ton of order, but you know, just something a little more manageable. Adam and Eve were told to till the garden even before the fall. Oh, I don't even have enough basic essence to purify that. I need 100. Wow. Let that build up, see what happens. Oh, look, our glyph friend waves. Don't think I can't plant dry seeds, so that's does make no good. Did we actually activate this in the end? I don't remember. I don't think... Well, it has the diamond. I think the diamond means it's activated. Be nice to activate the teleportation spot next to it, so we'll need some wood. Where did I put that wood? You remember when this was all sand? I do too. Makes you feel good. Oh, I can't make a mother spindlewood. Oh, no, I wasn't trying to make that one the mother. This one's supposed to become the mother. So glowstock stick and fallen stars. I think I know I've been growing some fallen stars, so that shouldn't be too hard. And I do have a glow stick lying around. Here it is. Do I have any of the flowers, the moon glories? White ancestral lily. Ah, there we go. Can also take one of these sky torches. We'll want one of those in a moment. Hey, K-Max. I'm doing fine. Yourself? Create a mother witchwood tree. Expand this section as marsh. Look at it grow. You should only be hearing one of me. I only hear one of me. I blame Twitch. Wait, I don't want to go out now. It's the middle of the day. What a terrible idea. It was on your end. Twitch app be like that sometimes. It really do. It's technology for you. Have me some mist berries. It could be better, but yeah, I heard. Oh, down 98.4. That's good. Still achy and head achy. Oh, rest and fluids right now. Yeah, I would. Caffeine might be from, or headache may be from caffeine withdrawal, but I would still caution staying that way just because. You know, caffeine when you're sick. Yeah, water and Gatorade. Good man. Ugh. Okay, so I'm going to have to awaken this spring. So I need some sandstone and rock crystal. Just bring the whole kit and caboodle. But, hey, no. No. You go away. Checking out what I'm doing. I misheard rest in fluids as rest in fluids. You know, burial at sea is actually allowed in the Catholic Church under certain circumstances. You can't request it, but if you're at sea and it's all you can do, it's absolutely allowed. Okay, I'm gonna put away this pine cone. I'm gonna put that away, put that away, put that away, put that away. So I want some copper, some sandstone. Flint. Oh, I have a lot more jade than I thought I did because I have 3 jade here. Oh, and rock crystal. I know I need some rock crystal. Do I have more rock crystal somewhere? I hope I do, because I think I'm going to need more than that. You're a mud, into mud you will return. It doesn't have quite the same ring. No, it doesn't, but it, you know, it's true. You are from marine snow in the benthic region. Thou hast come, and to that thou shalt return. Right, I need to free the frozen essence. That's what I actually need to be doing. I don't know why I can't. Like, this game in particular, I can never remember what I'm supposed to be doing week to week. Do I need to start keeping notes? No, because I don't need nor want to put more on your plate already. I appreciate all that you already do as mod and assistant in chat. I should be keeping notes for me. Like, when I picked this game up after a couple months off, like, that just makes sense to me of, like, why I don't remember. Bye-bye, water. Have fun on your journey. Hope you find your dad. Okay, now we should be able to plant this. Requires arable soil. How do I make arable soil? Dig this up. Go get some compost and make a planter, maybe? Pangolin burrow. What? Oh, right, there's pangolins in the desert. That's another thing I need to go rescue at some point. Throw dirt skyward. If it floats, it's arable. She's a witch. Any of my food give me back any of that? That gives me back 1 point. It's better than nothing. So I need 13 to teleport home. A bottle that removes poison? That sounds really useful. I wish I had known about that earlier. Construction, architecture, artisan, jeweler, star metal tools, obsidian tools. Secret. None of these seem to make arable soil. So I feel like the answer is still the planter box. What are we missing? We're missing Moon Glory and Fallen Stars. I could probably go get those when I go home. Moon Glory and Fallen Stars. Remember that, chat? Why are the crystals so angry? What's that? What's that thing over there that's glowing blue? Oh, that's some star metal. Glowing blue metal? You mean uranium? U is for uranium. N is for how did they get that on a children's show? Those things aren't what fun is about. See Ren Stimpy? See Invader Zim. And I like Invader Zim. Okay, let's put away the star metal. Don't need frozen essence anymore, so I can put that away. You can grab what you need when you go home. If you ever think about how weird it is that you have a home in a digital space. I mean, this is something I talk about when I'm talking about the role video games can play in Faith Lives and the way we interact with them. You know, the fact that you refer to the character player as yourself, you know, you don't say, oh, well, you have, you know, this person has to do this. It's like, no, I have to do it. There's a sense of ownership and self-insertion that just honestly comes pretty naturally after a certain point. Which is why video games can be so impactful. And I think in ways that other media cannot be. Okay, there's one fallen star. I think I needed 2. What was the other flower? Moon Glory? Or is it Moon Glory and Fallen Star? There we go. Moon Glories. Then I have some compost to make a planter box. Has been on your mind all week, seeing as you now have a home address in 14. It be that way. Yeah, look at that. Mother Witch Wood. Look how much farther out the grass goes now. Yeah, Fallen Star, let's go. The Monster Hunter collab is coming. Yeah, that's... I just saw that on Gamescom before going live. Sure. Of course, Gamescom was a lot better than that Nintendo Direct this morning. That could have used some editing. You disagree? You're allowed to. But I will say, from like, nothing against the game itself, like, I'm sure it'll be fun, but from the standpoint of video production, that was way too long and said way too much in way too much detail. That honestly did not help it. Like, that has nothing to do with game development. It's just... it's video production. You've seen people appreciate that? Well, then it spoke to that audience, which means it did its job there. What? What's what? Oh. Oh. My storage box broke. How rude. What do I need to make an enriched planter? I need some bone fragments. Let's take those, because we could potentially use that up there. Okay, it's almost time to go to sleep. Yeah, in particular, I think I'm going for... yeah, plant a sky torch seed. He said designated area, but, like... I think because I found Oros and his temple, his real temple, the game got confused. So I don't know. But I want to try, dang it. Okay, no. Go away. You were not invited to this tea party. Thank you. Come another day. Please wait 3 to 6 business days for your RSVP. Where are you? Show thyself, thy coward! Thought I heard the hissing of another. Wraith around here, but apparently not. Hello, Hermit's Ghost. Tell me your story. My parents always said that lilies are favored by the gods. Personally, I always liked the pink ones. But I could never find them in the wild. How were they grown? Is that a hint? Am I supposed to be growing pink ones? That's nice. Why would I need a bridge? I can fly everywhere. No, I don't have sandstone! God darn it. Okay, planter. Put that there for now. And let's see if this worked. Okay, why is it dry there? It is arable. It's poor quality, but that's whatever. I can fix that. Wait, I can't move this. Okay, if the game tells me this is going to be dry, I don't know. What do you mean that's dry? Look at the water on it! Do I have... I don't have anything that can help with irrigation. I literally do not know. This probably won't make it stay wet for... Yeah, it doesn't even make it wet. Well, happy feast of St. John Eudes, French priest of the 17th century. Big proponent of the devotion to the Sacred Heart. of Jesus, and he actually wrote the prayers that we use. Oh, those are spoiled. Ew. He wrote the prayers that are used at the masses of the Sacred Heart and the Immaculate Heart of Mary to this day, which I think is pretty neat. But the devotion itself is, I think, a really important one because it just reminds us of God's love for us and, honestly, God's vulnerability in that, of opening his heart to us and always desiring to be with us. Okay, that did not count as planting a sky torch in the designated area. I think we may have borked the game. Which is unfortunate, because I actually did want to try and finish this, but if it's borked, it's borked. Because there's nothing showing up on the map as, like, the designated area. Oh no! Time to stop playing Wonder Stop. This isn't even Wonder Stop. I haven't even started playing Wonder Stop, and I like Wildmender. I think this is a very chill game, and I like the narrative and the world building it has. But if we literally cannot progress further with the narrative, then I don't really see a point to just continuing with a garden sim at that point. But chat, oh, I found some good Christian games today to play. One which has the bizarre name of Didactic Jesus Game. Ow, Oros! But I actually did also come across some other games that look legitimately really interesting. There's a zombie apocalypse survival game, which I know is not original, but from a Christian developer and, like, with a Christian angle of, like, what is faith in such a scenario. Good, good, or bad, good? Yes. I also found an action RPG based on David. And I don't know how that's going to be, but it looks fascinating. The Wraith crystals are attached to these gates. Find a way to destroy them. Okay, but I need something... to protect me, if I'm gonna do that. So where's my loom? Did I ever make a loom? I thought I made a loom. Protects you from tumbleweeds. No, I need everything else protected from tumbleweeds. Energy generation helps desiccating effects. Airborne. Even the chills of the altitude. I have one of those. Didn't you already stream the David game? No, that was Guardians of David. This is a completely different... This is like a... almost like an Assassin's Creed style game. I wish Gate Zero would come out. That game actually looks really interesting. It's been in development forever. Let's see. Spoiled pigs can get composted. Guess I'll make a loom. Because I apparently didn't. You know how WoW and other MMOs often have quests like kill 40 boars and eat and bring me their livers? You usually fit a quest like that into the David game. Yeah, but then it would be very rated. Some plant fiber. Actually, stumbled across a game that seems perfect. Socrates Jones, pro philosopher. Think Phoenix right, but philosophy. Could you please send that to me in Discord? Because that does sound perfect. Ah, I put away the bone fragments. I didn't know I needed bone fragments to make a loom. And it's free. Ooh. Stepzero, did you see what I sent you in Discord? Need an acorn. Okay. I can do that. You have not had a chance to dive in. It's all good. Just curious. I guess we could befriend some pangolins today. I did craft one of these. It must have broken. It must have broken. Be like that sometimes, chat. That's not peek. I touched the capybara butt. You touched the butt. This guy are sick. Yeah, thank you, Ted Wolseley. Everything I think it'd be and more. Well, I don't know if that means much, because I don't think of that as very much, to be honest. I'm glad it was a good experience for you. You threw the bugle because I tried to summon Scoutmaster and it didn't work. Oh. I actually still don't know what Scoutmaster is. I've watched some Peak, but like I haven't really paid like a ton of attention. So like a lot of it, I have no idea what it means. Which means I should really probably stream it at some point and go in blind. I think that'd be hilarious, but Naya, you're all out of acorns. Keep falling off the mountains. Very different in solo. I imagine. Made it top with Val and Neko. Nice. I do know you're supposed to cook everything. Bing Bong used to be a tool that the devs would use to talk to people. But it became too well known, and now they don't do that. Acorn! That's all we were looking for. We're out of here. I like that this game gets you excited about acorns. Yes, Naya, I know I need to bring you the seeds of life or whatever, but I have things to plant first. Woo! Mother Sunburst. Look at how green all this land is becoming. So I'm going to reveal some survival graves and ghosts because... why not, I guess? Because I was thinking... I could at least get some better weapons and tools. Or that construction might have something that I need. I don't know. I honestly don't know at this point. I want to find a way to beat this game, but I guess it's just not going to happen. I might replay this on my own at some point, though. Okay, wood, sandstone, flint. Because we can befriend a pangolin today, if nothing else. Put the pangolin right underneath this tree. Excuse me. Thank you. The trickster has not been tamed. Trickster treats. We have some of those. Where are they? Where am I? I'm very turned around my own base. Maybe the game is still beatable because I could get the fragment of the other god and give it to our friend, because I think that's the last thing we need, but I don't seem to be triggering the here's how you make the bracelet that helps you against the poison. I think that's where I was thinking of, yeah. Because maybe under survival, if I Learn additional trinkets. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is if I can get more trinket recipes, maybe I unlock the relevant trinket. One of these involved a pangolin, I thought. Maybe not. Well, we'll try to find a pangolin. This tree is getting so big. I don't need a shelter. I have a tree. That moment when the tree becomes the tree fort. Okay. Yeah, okay. So on the map, there is a pangolin right underneath dunes. So that's what we're going to go for. So north, with just a little northwest in it, or northeast. And to the right. Ah, I think I see its burrow. I will talk to the pangolin. Here, have a trickster treat. Search the dunes for minerals. Where'd you go, buddy? There you... Hey, thank you. You found flint. Look at you. You're a very green pangolin. Well, let's go home and let's summon it to the base. Yes, summon pangolin. I can kind of see it in there. It's like clipping through it. I pinged the pangolin. Because there is actually a multiplayer function in this game. Ping the pangolin? Yes, apparently. Ping the pangolin is my band. Let's see what this ghost wants. Oh, I have everything. Let's go. So what's my second? We're actually going to equip the water ring just while we're here. Let's listen to your story. I wandered long and far. Could you help take me one last journey home? Bring the pilgrim's remains to a mature oak tree. Okay, well, that's good, because we actually have an oak tree growing. And there should be another ghost out this way. Yep. Yeah, I think the game may be glitched, but I'm not sure, because it looks like... So there's the god in the top right, the bug, that we have to free. Oros just isn't showing up in the mountains. There should be, like, the orange ghost, or the orange snake. And then the trees way at the top left up here. Is the tree with all of the danger that we've noped out of. And I have a feeling that's the final boss equivalent of this game. So I'll do some reading online to see if I'm locked out, because if not, we might be able to finish this next week if I can figure out what to do to befriend the bug guy. I think if you hit a glitch or missed a tutorial or a whole step of plot. I have missed a whole bunch of plot with Oros. Yes. Because I think you're supposed to find his various temples along the way that, like, appear and disappear due to time. And then there's finally his real temple. But I came across his real temple by accident and got the shard, and it's like, oh, well done. But if I got the shard, and if that's all that matters, and I can free the Tree of Life, then I might still be able to beat this, but... Did that ghost want anything? I wasn't paying attention. No, he didn't. Okay, cool. Wait, who's this? We haven't come across a deer deity before. That's interesting. Rude. Cliff just, like, kicked me off. I was like, no, don't want to be here with you. I'll read about it online later. Continues to explore. Yeah, I'm not going to read about it online now. Do you want a stream of me just scrolling through forum posts, seeing if this is... Like, I'm not just going to quit the stream an hour early, just... Okay, where is one of those oak trees? Oh, yeah, that's an oak tree. Which means we should be able to start getting our own acorns. Yes! Acorns. I think I planted another elsewhere, but I don't remember. Maybe not. Maybe I'll plant one over here. Okay, so now we can make some more trinkets. So let's see if we have a trinket that will help us. Sun ring lessens the heat of the sun. That's nice. Twist bracelet protects you from tumbleweeds. Don't need that. Copper ring cuts damage. We already had that one. Flower bracelet. Already had that one. Water ring. Crystal ring cuts damage in half. It breaks after 75 damage. That's nice, but not what we need. Pearl, a heavy bracelet that increases your strength. Your inventory is larger and you can pick up large trees, but you get hungry faster. Okay, that's cool. Increases climb binding speed. Dang it! Nope, that still didn't get us what we need. Well, we should... Where's the spirit darter? There's a spirit darter. I'll work on the quest for Naya, I guess. Make some life sparks. Marsh Witchwood. Ooh, that removes poison. That's nice. That's actually a really good, that's a really nice variety to have. Yeah, I really should have been growing oaks a long time ago, but, you know, honestly, in my brain, they were just rare things to find in this game. Reveal to me some ghosts. So a few more survival ghosts, and maybe I can get the last upgrade. It's really kind of the last thing I'm holding out on hope in order to still be able to beat this game. No, my glow sticks are elderly. Where's my compost? I need some compost. This lantern tree has gotten quite ridiculous. Why am I poisoned? What poisoned me? It's a very sturdy mushroom. Hello, frog friend. Are we doing fractions? Almost noon. I can almost go to bed. We'll see where these ghosts are. Okay, so there's one out there on the salt flats. There's two up in the canyons. That's going to be the tricky part, because I haven't really explored that side of the canyons. can go this way. Should be a ghost. Yep. Perfect landing. I saw many beautiful things destroyed. Let me teach you how to build some of them instead. Ah, I'm one off on being able to make the most powerful trinkets. We're not going to be here in the salt flats much more. Guess I can... it doesn't really matter. Well, maybe that won't matter. I don't know. Teleport back to home base to restock on the purple energy. I forget what it's called. Fresh ancient mist berries. That sounds like a self-contradiction. No, I'm inside a building. I need to get outside of the building. Both these ghosts should be east of here. I see one. Of course, he's down in the miasma. There's a beacon of light here. Oh, it's a ghost. Talk to the gate guard. The toxin is flooding the city, but I cannot open the gate to clear it. High mage came and took a rune from the gate. Told me they need urgent repair, and then I cannot leave my post. The city is in danger. I got some bad news for you. Here on your map, a storeroom at the base of the canyons. Maybe this is how we do this. Please go faster. It may be flooded with toxins, too. Open your construction menu to check for the recipe for the purifying totem. I studied magic once too long ago. Here's the recipe for you. Okay. Okay. Monument shelves! They finally have a purpose. But check that out. We found entirely by accident the solution. Quick, talk to me, please. Thank you. I cannot read your thing. I wish I had an acorn to activate that teleportation spot down there. Use your map and compass to find Canyon Storehouse. Check the basement in the toxic fog to find the runic gear. Find and replace runic gear in the city. Okay. Okay. Game is not borked. Well, game may still be borked. Because there's basically 5 deities. And I've saved 2 of them. And this is how to save 3. And I've accidentally found my way into the good graces of 4 when I shouldn't have. So if I can beat this section and I can get the last shard of our blue sigil friend at home base, then it may not be borked, because then the game may go, oh, okay, well, here's how you get to the Tree of Life and save the day. Might be, but it may also be like, well, you need to get that 4th piece. Oh, you haven't gotten the 4th piece. Would you like to get the 4th piece? You can't get the 4th piece. What do you mean you can't get the 4th piece? Okay, so let's make a couple purifying totems, shall we? Oh, hey, lantern flute. Lantern fruit. Put it on the train. Hello, pangolin. Okay, so that's like you build and you place. Okay. That's okay actually. Oh, all those giant mist berries went bad. I have festival cakes, though, so I should be fine. Okay, so the storehouse... Oh, sweet. That's actually not that bad. Now, we have to get to the storehouse and clear this out so that all the miasma can go away, so that then we can go fight the things. But... boom. Safer to breathe in here. Yeah, it looks like we just go due west. To get to the storehouse. Okay. So there's its gate. So where's this runic gear? Is this the runic gear? Oh, hello. Hello, elevator. Oh, that's glowing. That looks like a quest item. Go on, get. Ancient worker bee sigil. I'm going to craft one of those purifying things down here while I work. So that just seems like a good idea. I know it doesn't cover everything, but... You've acquired the replacement equipment to repair the gate. Return it to the guard. Okay, we found the runic gear. Let's go. So the guard... Okay, it's that way. But if we go up higher, it'll be easier for us. I'm gonna drink this poultice to get rid of the poison and heal me. Also, when did it become 6 a.m.? Me being up all night playing video games. It became 6 a.m. roughly an hour after 5 a.m. That is true but unhelpful. This dry umbrella fan is just floating. Guard, 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 guard. The fog is draining. Hey, that's a piece of our friend. Thank you. My work is done. You're welcome. Okay, it looks like there's still some miasma, but it's not as bad. Oh, no, 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 no. Get stunned, nerds. Okay, now where am I going? I think I'm going west. Yeah, I'm going west and a little southwest. Okay, so there's another gate and more guards. There's another quest behind my face you can't see. And that'll probably lower the miasma even more. If it just have a fragment. Oh, look at that. You have dangly parts now. Ah, the canyon. Yes, some of our grace artisans lived in the city there. Perhaps we can use their skills to craft something to resist the wraith's poison. That'd be great! Poisoned by the canyons. Yes, our mages and healers use jade as material to draw poisons from the body. That's not how that works. If you have not learned memories of which teach the crafting of adornments, now is the time. You will first need memories of survival. Find them during night by adventuring or using an ancestral altar. Hello, bad Roxy. Okay, well, copper I can do. So we have plenty of that lying around. There it is, Jade Ring. That's actually huge. That will help so much. Okay, and if it's spoiled, it goes in the trash. Also, the sandstone can go away. Let's get these flowers. Fresh infusion I'll hold on to. That looks useful. Perfect. Now we can go to sleep. Now we can jump back there and we can look for another guard at a gate. Because now we can actually see things. Yeah, let's go to the Sapphire Gateway at the north. Why not? Oh, Gim was chugging there for a moment. Yeah, it's way less toxic damage with that ring. That's really nice. And the lessened fog. Wraith attack soon. Okay, can't reflect that one. Let's take a look at the map. Let's see. If I were a city gate, I think I'd be honestly kind of where I am or south, where it kind of pinches in. Okay, this does not seem to be the spot. Aha, there's a gate. And it's right over spot where all the bolts of pink are coming from. Ah, did those priests send you to... with a worker bee sigil? No? Really? Oh, it feels like I've been waiting 100 years for that thing. Well, buddy, can you help me out? I'm not much of an engineer myself. I'm more a guard post kind of guy, you know? So I need you to get the gear and then a worker bee sigil to do the repairs. Okay. The worker bees are great. Heavy though. Might have some trouble getting it here. Oh, that nasty smoke should really lay down some purification totems. Well, we'll see about that. Leave a nice trail for yourself to follow along the streets carrying that heavy sigil. Probably use a jade ring too, but you'd need some way to craft it. Way ahead of you. Check out what I've got. Thanks, buddy. See you soon. Thanks, buddy. See you soon. That writing just does not fit in with the rest of this game. Is this just at the same spot? No, it's... Oh, that is way north. Oof. Oofa doofa. I'm going to go south to where I have an active teleportation spot. So southeast. I think it's that tower. And then from there, teleport north and keep going north. I accidentally picked up a meadow doing grass. I'm just gonna flop you there, buddy. What's this water quality? I think it's drinkable. I know I said I was going to teleport home, but I don't think I actually need to here. I was looking at my purple magic and was like, it's doing fine. Ooh, a stele. Stale? Steel? I forget how to pronounce that every time. Okay, I'm leaving you nerds alone. Sometimes the best way to win is to not engage in the first place. Okay, so I think it's inside of this building. You do not have to attend every fight you are invited to. Exactly. Now the question is, well, it's the entrance is probably it. The entrance is probably where the glowing signs are. Hello, you silly bees. Now, this is a fight I'm invited to that I think I need to take care of. It's not even poison down here. Getting a real Nausicaa Valley of the Wind vibe from the poison in the valley and the mushrooms taking it out. And now we trek southward. And honestly, I think that's going to be a perfect place to call it for the day when we return to this ghost. There's another deer statue. Is the deer the high god in this pantheon? Is that the one being held captive at the Tree of Life? Which, by the way, the name Tree of Life, the fact that it's, like, captive, and it's giving some strong resurrection tones. Why are there two teleport gates right next to each other? That seems odd. Ha! You thought you could surprise me? Why? Took away moisture. I literally did not know they could do that. Oh, I needed to pick up a worker bee? Oh, come on. I wasn't paying attention to what I actually had to do. I just did the thing. Rude. Well, we'll call it there for the day because we did at least make progress. We did make progress. Because we actually figured out how to open up the gates and get out some of the poison. Now to get more of the poison. I just noticed there's a thing that says report a bug. Should I report the fact that... no, I won't. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in to Let Us Play. I've been your host, Father Evan. It's been a good be with y'all today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Join us again tomorrow for Minecraft, working on the observatory. I did fix up the telescope in creative, so it looks a bit better now and is in the appropriate spot. I also had it wrong in another way, but that's neither here nor there. And I had some thoughts of how to suspend it that I thought might look cool. A little more fantasy-ish. Anyway, yeah. And then Thursday, no stream. Go touch grass. That's what I'm going to say. And yeah, and then next week, Monday, Clear Obscure. Tuesday, we will continue Wildmender at this point because we have actually found a way to make more progress. Minecraft, and then back to Monkey Island. And as soon as we... Hey, I hope you join just as we're signing off, I'm afraid. Instructions unclear, 8 grass. Good enough. We are very close to 500. When we hit 500, I'll do that 12-hour bonus stream. And it will involve me... The only food I will be allowed to eat during that time is an MRE, maybe even 2, depending on how it goes. So yeah, so that'll be fun and exciting. I've got a whole slew of games kind of lined up to kind of chill with and hang out with the community. And portion of it want to do some community game. Haven't quite figured that out. Don't eat grass. No, eating grass is fine. It tastes good, actually. Especially sweet grass. I've eaten grass. Is that weird? Still waiting on that MRE. So am I. They've been sitting in my office. Anyway. But yeah, so I think that's everything. So thank you to everyone who's liked, followed, subscribed. Uh, make sure the MRE isn't expired. Oh yeah, no, I've already done all that. Yeah. And I'll be sure to look at the actual packaging inside as well. I know what to look for, but yeah, it should be fine. But thank you for looking out for me. Yeah, so like I said, thank you to everyone who's liked, followed, subscribed, given bits, checked out the YouTube and the Discord, all that good jazz. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. And let's see who's live that we can raid into. I'm gonna send you on over to Flame Prince. School dude, friend of the channel. He's playing a really weird RPG game. I do not understand what it is. It's literally called the Postmodern RPG. Raid call will be Father Raid. Go give him some love. He's a cool dude. And he was away for a while. He was busy with life, but he's back now. But anyway, yeah. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care and God bless.